Larry Page and Sergey Brin.
At Google, our mission is to make the world's information accessible and useful, and that means all of the world's information, which now in our index numbers over 1 billion documents. And it's an incredible resource. I mean, in history, you have never had access to just, pretty much all the world's information.
Did you know that Google was almost sold for just $1 million, and no one wanted to buy it? Yes, the world's most powerful tech giant was once dismissed as just another startup with no future. In this video, we'll uncover the incredible journey of Larry Page and Sergey Brin, how two Stanford students went from struggling to sell their search engine to creating a company that changed the internet forever. We'll reveal the key moments, unexpected challenges, and bold decisions that shaped Google's rise to dominance, and why their story holds lessons that every innovator needs to know. Stay till the end to learn how their unconventional approach didn't just build a company but sparked a revolution that impacts your life every single day. Larry Page and Sergey Brin, the co-founders of Google, both come from academic families, which significantly influenced their paths toward innovation and technology. Larry Page was born on March 26, 1973, in East Lansing, Michigan, to Carl and Gloria Page, both computer science pioneers. His father, Carl, was a professor of computer science and artificial intelligence, while his mother taught computer programming. Growing up, Larry was fascinated by technology and invention, often dismantling gadgets to understand how they worked. His early exposure to computing and programming laid the foundation for his visionary approach to problem-solving. Sergey Brin was born on August 21, 1973, in Moscow, Russia, to Michael and Eugenia Brin, both mathematicians. The Brin family immigrated to the United States in 1979 to escape anti-Semitism in the Soviet Union, seeking better educational and professional opportunities. Sergey's father became a mathematics professor, and his mother worked as a researcher at NASA. Sergey excelled in mathematics and science from an early age, reflecting his family's academic legacy. His unique experiences as an immigrant gave him a global perspective that would later shape Google's inclusive and expansive mission.
And at the same time, Larry joined Stanford in '95, and he started downloading the web, which is, turns out to be the most interesting data you can possibly mine. And our joint effort, just looking at the data out of curiosity, we found that we had technology to do a better job of search.
The two met at Stanford University in the mid-1990s, where they were both pursuing PhDs in computer science. Although their personalities initially clashed, Larry was described as direct and assertive, while Sergey was more playful and inquisitive. They soon realized their shared passion for solving complex problems. They began collaborating on a research project focused on web search algorithms. Their groundbreaking idea was to rank web pages not by the number of times a keyword appeared, but by analyzing the relationships between websites. They called this algorithm pagerank, after Larry's last name. Working out of their dorm rooms, they built the first version of their search engine, initially called backrub, which analyzed backlinks to determine the importance of web pages. This innovative approach quickly gained traction among the Stanford community, demonstrating its potential to revolutionize how people accessed information online. Their academic backgrounds, technical expertise, and complementary personalities became the perfect recipe for innovation. What began as a research project at Stanford soon outgrew the university, leading Larry and Sergey to drop out of their PhD programs to focus on their company full-time, a company we now know as Google. Larry Page and Sergey Brin began building Google as a research project at Stanford University in 1996. Their goal was to improve the way people searched for information on the internet, which was then dominated by keyword-based search engines. They realized that ranking web pages by their connections, how often other websites linked to them, would yield more accurate and relevant results. This insight became the foundation for their revolutionary algorithm, PageRank.
We had developed this technology that we found was useful for search. It by itself wasn't really a complete search engine. What we had kind of just search titles of web pages and ranked them quite well.
The first iteration of their search engine was backrub. It was run on Stanford servers. As its popularity grew within the university, it began consuming too much bandwidth, prompting Larry and Sergey to look for external support. They renamed the project Google, derived from the mathematical term Google, meaning one followed by 100 zeros. to reflect their mission to organize the vast amount of information on the web. With no initial funding, the duo operated on a shoestring budget, borrowing servers and using second-hand computer parts to build their infrastructure. Larry even built a makeshift server casing out of Lego bricks. Their resourcefulness paid off when they caught the attention of investors. In 1998, Andy Bechtolsheim, co-founder of Sun Microsystems, wrote them a $100,000 check, even before Google was officially a company. This seed funding allowed them to formally establish Google Incorporated on September 4, 1998. They set up their first office in a garage in Menlo Park, California, owned by Susan Wojcicki, who later became a key figure at Google and YouTube.
And eventually, we actually started a company. We finally broke down and said, oh, we're not quite going to finish our PhDs right away. We're going to start a company to get this thing out into the world.
Google's clean interface and superior search results quickly distinguished it from competitors. By focusing on user experience and continually improving their algorithms, Larry and Sergey turned Google into a tool that could handle the rapidly growing web. Within 2 years, Google became the search engine of choice, securing partnerships with major companies like Yahoo. Their relentless innovation and obsession with organizing the world's information propelled Google from a garage startup to a global tech powerhouse. By 2000, Google had indexed over 1 billion web pages, setting the stage for its dominance in the tech industry. Google's transformation into a global giant wasn't just about its groundbreaking search engine. It was also fueled by strategic acquisitions that expanded its influence across multiple industries. Each acquisition brought new capabilities, cementing Google's dominance in technology and innovation.
And our mission that we defined a long time ago is to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. And people always say, is that really what you guys are still doing?
One of the most significant acquisitions was YouTube, purchased in 2006 for $1.65 billion. At the time, YouTube was a growing platform for user-generated video content, but it was struggling to handle scaling and monetization. Google recognized its potential as a future hub for online video. Today, YouTube is the world's second-largest search engine and a critical driver of Google's ad revenue. Another pivotal acquisition was Android Incorporated, in 2005 for an estimated $50 million. While relatively unknown at the time, the decision to acquire Android proved visionary. Google developed it into the world's most popular mobile operating system, powering over 70% of smartphones globally. This positioned Google as a central player in the mobile revolution, integrating its ecosystem into billions of devices. In 2008, Google acquired DoubleClick for $3.1 billion. This move solidified its dominance in online advertising by enhancing its ability to deliver targeted ads. DoubleClick's ad-serving technology allowed Google to revolutionize digital advertising, creating the foundation for its status as the leader in ad tech. The purchase of Waze in 2013 for $1.1 billion also played a key role in expanding Google's influence in navigation. Waze's crowdsourced traffic data complemented Google Maps, making it the most comprehensive navigation tool available. Google's acquisition of DeepMind in 2014 for $500 million highlighted its commitment to artificial intelligence. DeepMind's breakthroughs in AI have driven advancements in everything from healthcare to energy efficiency, reinforcing Google's leadership in machine learning and data-driven innovation.
And a lot of what we tried to do recently is just make your devices work, make them understand your context. Google Now, knows where you are, knows what you might need. So really having computing work and understand you and understand that information.
Finally, the acquisition of YouTube, Android, DoubleClick, Waze, and DeepMind reflects Larry Page and Sergey Brin's long-term vision. They didn't just buy companies, they integrated innovations that expanded Google's reach far beyond search, transforming it into a technology ecosystem that touches nearly every aspect of daily life. These acquisitions were not just business deals, they were calculated moves to secure Google's future as a tech giant. Despite Google's overwhelming success, Larry Page and Sergey Brin encountered several notable failures along the way, proving that even the most innovative companies aren't immune to missteps. One of the most infamous failures was Google Glass, launched in 2013. Marketed as a futuristic wearable computer, Google Glass faced privacy concerns, high costs, and limited functionality. The backlash was so strong that the product was pulled from the consumer market by 2015. While it found a niche in industries like healthcare and manufacturing, it was a commercial failure for general consumers. Another setback was Google Wave, an ambitious attempt to redefine online collaboration in 2009. Positioned as a combination of email, chat, and document sharing, it was overly complex and confusing for users. After failing to gain traction, it was discontinued in 2010, serving as a lesson in the importance of user-friendly design. These failures highlight that innovation involves risk, and not every venture succeeds. Larry and Sergey's ability to learn from these missteps allowed Google to adapt and maintain its dominance.
And in fact, even when you go after a more ambitious goal, even if you fail to achieve that one, all the side effects that come along the way can be that much more rewarding and significant in their own right.
Larry Page and Sergey Brin's journey is a testament to the power of vision, resilience, and innovation. From building Google in a dorm room to transforming it into a global tech powerhouse, they've shown that groundbreaking ideas combined with bold decisions can change the world. Their successes, failures, and strategic moves continue to shape the way we live and interact with technology every day. If you found their story inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the world's most influential innovators. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.